The Mizoram State Election Commission has officially announced the schedule for the general election of the Aizawl Municipal Corporation. The election will be held on April 21st this year, with the announcement made on March 18th at 12 p.m. The Model Code of Conduct has come into immediate effect across the entire AMC area. State Election Commissioner Dr. H. Lalthangliana informed journalists that candidates who wish to contest the election can submit their nominations till 3 p.m. on March 25th. The scrutiny of nomination papers will take place on March 27th. Candidates who wish to withdraw from the contest can do so till 3 p.m. on March 30th. Voting on April 21st will take place from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. In case a re-poll becomes necessary, it will be conducted on April 23rd. Counting of votes will begin from 8 a.m. on April 27th. The entire election process is expected to be completed by April 30th. For smooth conduct of the election, 4 returning officers have been appointed to supervise the 19 wards. In addition, 4 general observers, 1 expenditure observer who will also function as state nodal officer, and a separate state nodal officer for the Model Code of Conduct will monitor the election process. The Commission has expressed hope that the election will be peaceful and fair. The Election Commissioner also clarified that the timing of the election announcement should not be misunderstood. He said the Commission functions independently even though it was established under the state government. Its duty is to ensure that all political parties get an equal opportunity to contest. He explained that the slight delay in announcing the election was due to earlier overlaps with assembly sessions. According to him, taking a firm decision now will help avoid complications in the future. Dr. H. Lalthangliana further stated that the Model Code of Conduct does not mean that government work must stop. Development activities can continue. However, ministers and MLAs must not use government programs for political gain. He said halting all development work during elections would cause hardship to the public. The aim of the code is to maintain fairness and balance. Among the 19 wards of AMC, 6 wards are reserved for women. These include Ward 2, Ward 4, Ward 5, Ward 11, Ward 12, and Ward 17. There are 257 polling stations and a total of 237,846 voters. Out of these, 1,09,376 are male voters, while 1,28,470 are female voters. This means there are 19,094 more female voters than male voters. Ward 18 has the highest number of voters at 18,906, while Ward 8 has the lowest at 8,901 voters. Moving to education, as the new academic session for the 2026 to 2027 approaches, the distribution of free textbooks for students in government schools is processing across Mizoram. Officials from Samagra Shiksha has said that they expect all districts to have received the required textbooks as of yesterday. The new academic session for primary and middle schools is set to begin next Monday. Under the Right to Education law, free textbooks are provided to students below the age of 14 years from pre-primary up to Class 8 in government-managed schools. Officials said that distribution is being carried out based on the requirements submitted by each district. They confirmed that students' data for the new academic session has already been collected from all districts. The textbooks have been dispatched accordingly. Distribution to students will be handled by district authorities. Samagra Shiksha officials also expressed confidence that the number of textbooks supplied will be sufficient for all eligible students. However, there is a challenge regarding school uniforms. Officials said the first installment of funds received was not enough to cover the cost of uniform distribution. They hope that the situation will improve when the second installment is released. At present, the timing of the next fund release is not yet known. Now to a story that reflects cultural connection and shared identity. Chief Minister Pulel Duoma recently attended the Thangram Cultural Meet 2026 held at Raunpur in Assam. The event was jointly organized by the Thangram Indigenous Peoples Movement and the MZP General Headquarters. The theme of the gathering was "We Are Brothers." During his address, the Chief Minister spoke about the deep historical roots of the region. He said that the Qatar Plains were first inhabited by communities such as the Biate and Shangkhol. By around 1490, Thangram was already home to tribes including the Ranglong, Saketep, Shangkhol, Molsom, Tore, and Kaipeng. He recalled that during British expansion, conflicts took place, and in 1867, a boundary agreement defined the 180 square mile area covering Langkai Valley and Singla Valley, known as Thangram. The Chief Minister emphasized that political borders may divide land, but they cannot divide ethnic identity. He said that the people must continue to strengthen bonds of brotherhood even when they live in different states or countries. He also highlighted the important roles played by organizations such as YMA, MZP, churches, and other voluntary groups in keeping the community united. Pulel Duoma said that bringing together the children of Zo people and supporting them remains a priority for the government. He mentioned that a Mizo diaspora cell has already been set up in the Chief Minister's office to connect and assist Mizos living across the world. He assured that the government will not neglect the people of Thangram and will continue to extend support within its capacity. The program was chaired by MZP Vice President Pu Sangming Thanga, Thangram Indigenous Peoples Movement President Pu Ke Vana Tore, and MZP President Dr. C. Leremrota also spoke. The cultural meet featured traditional dances and songs celebrating heritage and unity. Next, healthcare updates from the state's largest government hospital. According to the monthly report of Civil Hospital Aizawl, 38,039 people visited the outpatient department during February. A total of 1,166 patients were admitted to the hospital during the month. The Accident and Emergency Department handled 2,354 cases. There were 250 births recorded, including 128 boys and 122 girls. The report also mentioned 4 stillbirths. During the same period, 1,095 patients were discharged after recovery. Sadly, there were 47 deaths, including 2 child deaths. The report also noted that 818 patients benefited from health care insurance or government schemes while receiving treatment at the hospital. In Longklai District, the UD and PA Department organized an event called Swap and Save at the DC office courtyard. The program was inaugurated by SDO Sadar P. Margaret J. Vanil Remoy. The initiative is part of Swachh Bharat Mission Urban 2.0. It promotes the idea of reduce, reuse, and recycle. Officials explained that the event creates a platform where people can donate items they no longer needed but are still usable. These items are displayed for others who may need them and can be taken free of cost. During the event, people donated textbooks, uniforms, clothes, and other useful items. Authorities said that besides helping the needy, the program also contributes to cleanliness and responsible use of resources. The Swap and Save activity will continue tomorrow as well. The Social Welfare Department and the Spastic Society of Mizoram jointly organized a training session for parents of children with special needs. The program was held at Dorpui Multipurpose Center. The workshop was attended by Social Welfare, Women and Child Development Secretary P. Lazar Moyi. She said that raising children with mental or physical challenges can be emotionally and physically demanding. She stressed the importance of guidance and awareness programs that encourage parents to remain hopeful and proactive. Parents from various special schools and centers across Mizoram took part in the workshop. They shared their daily struggles and discussed issues related to education, community life, family responsibilities, and social acceptance. Experts guided them on ways to provide better care and on how collective supports can make a difference. The meeting was chaired by the chairperson of the Spastic Society of Mizoram, Pvt. Finally, we bring you a story celebrating tradition and sport. The Doordarshan Mizoram Indigenous Games and Cultural Festival 2026 was inaugurated on March 18th at Ramhlun Sports Complex. The festival is jointly organized by Doordarshan Aizawl and the Mizoram Indigenous Games Association. Art and Culture Minister Pusila Soyvunga opened the festival. In his address, he said that every community must respect and preserve its cultural identity. He noted that indigenous games are closely connected to the lifestyle and history of the Mizo people. He said that with the rise of modern sports, many traditional games have slowly been forgotten. He expressed happiness that organizations are now working together to revive these activities and pass them on to future generations. The festival will continue until Friday. Competitions are being held in traditional games such as in Buan, in Suknor, in Sai Shripo, in Arpaswal, Kaltset, in Vor, and Koika. Cultural evenings featuring singers and performances are also part of the program. And with that, we come to the end of this news bulletin. Thank you for watching.